Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, aka I'm a Ghostbuster, and today I'm doing a quick review for Falling Out on Xbox. Now Falling Out is a cool little 2D roguelike adventure that harkens back to the 16-bit era of video games, sort of like Spelunky, those sort of games on your SNES, your Mega Drive, your NES, all those sort of old school games. Now, the plot of the game is basically you play this husband and wife who basically win a sort of like second honeymoon as such to Egypt. They go there and one thing leads to another. They sort of wake up this evil spirit in this tomb and they're like, oops. So they sort of run off into the tomb and they have to sort of work your way back through things with the help of this shopkeeper that you get to speak to and basically save the day in the end. Now, this has a very unique mechanic to it where you play as both characters and you can switch between them to do different abilities. You can also command them to follow you, go somewhere, and you can work together with each of the characters to sort of get up to higher areas and sort of traverse the environment where you wouldn't be able to sort of explore if you were just on your own. Now, this may sound tricky and it does take a little bit getting used to when you start. However, overall, it is a quite fun mechanic, and once you get used to it, you have a lot of laughs, and the sort of animations where like he's picking her up, she looks really annoyed and she like drags him along like an angry wife by like his ear, looks absolutely fantastic. Now, not only is single player fun, but there's also a co-op mode, local co-op, so two players can play this. Adds a whole sort of a much sort of faster and more fun way to play the game. Instead of having to flick between them both at the same time, you can sort of both play simultaneously. That is the best way to play this game. But if you are on your own, you don't have anyone to play with, you can still play the game absolutely fine single player. Now, this game is a roguelike, so you get all the sort of roguelike mechanics. If you die, you end up going back. And also, the levels are procedurally generated, so they're always changing, and it's never truly the same when you revisit them, which is nice. Gives a lot of variety and sort of replayability to the game. Now, the environments are all really varied. They look fantastic with these sort of 2D pixelated graphics. There's lots of different enemies, obstacles, environmental hazards, all that sort of stuff to sort of contend with. Looks great, plays great, and it sounds great as well. Now, the game was developed by Polycrunch Games and it's published onto Xbox via Firestroke, and this game was released on the 6th of October 2022, and we were lucky enough to get a copy provided to us to do this video review, so big thanks for that. Now, the game is playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, and it is optimised for Xbox Series X and S with 4K resolution as well, and you can pick it up for the low price of £12.49. And honestly, if you like those sort of classic sort of arcadey style platforms, the 2D ones from the sort of SNES, Mega Drive days, you'll probably really get a kick out of this. And as someone who doesn't particularly care for roguelikes, I do get bored of them, having to restart all the time. This one, because of the sort of retro sort of hark back, I really enjoyed it more than I would have if it was just like a crawling through a dungeon like a lot of the other ones out there are. So check it out, it's available right now. Great on your own and couch co-op. So check that out, and if you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.